Hey, welcome to Shores Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. Welcome to the new subscribers. I certainly do thank you. I appreciate you. Please continue to give me the thumbs up, refer this channel, share this information. I really do thank you for it. World Economic Forum, the WEF, Davos 2023 will be meeting in Switzerland next week sometime for 4 days. The traitorous John Kerry, the special presidential envoy representing the United States, will be flying over in his private jet while lecturing the rest of us peons about our carbon footprint and how we have to all follow the United Nations Agenda 2030 and go green. On this topic, this year, Klaus Schwab, the founder of the WEF, World Economic Forum, has announced Klaus Schwab announcing the continued cooperation in a fragmented world while embarking on a systematic transformation of the world, while at the same time giving praise to the Chinese Communist dictator and China for leading the world in economics. You think about that. China is exempt from Agenda 2030, the New World Order, about transforming how we live in this world, mass migration, which is taking place now, getting rid of fossil fuels, which is happening right now thanks to Joe Biden, all of this, and John Kerry, changing over from our nation's currency to cryptocurrency thanks to Joe Biden and the New World Order. Here we go again, and they're going to step on the gas. I would bet my last paper dollar, because that boob in chief installed is now going to announce he's running for re-election, and the chances are slim to none unless there's a miracle that happens. He gets more votes than any other president in history. On Agenda 2030, Davos, WEF, World Economic Forum, green social credit, where have we heard that? ESGs, the companies, BlackRock, and all the others, using your credit score and how you are in business and how that affects the environment around us. ESGs. Tracking individual carbon footprints, and they already have an app in use to say, listen, here's what Greg does all day. How big is his carbon footprint, and how much is the government going to impose a tax on him in the form of a carbon tax to encourage him to go green? You know that's going to happen. You absolutely know that's going to happen with these boobs, these unelected bureaucrats, on how to figure out how to make our lives more miserable. Because these people want to change the world with a communist backer named Klaus Schwab. And John Kerry, Joe Biden, and all these other people are in it with both feet. Also on the agenda, besides green social credit, tracking individual carbon footprints, they are now working on replacing workers in factories and other settings where bots and artificial intelligence can now replace human beings doing their jobs, robotics and artificial intelligence, because Klaus Schwab and others say human beings, human workers, are not effective or efficient anymore and can easily be replaced by artificial intelligence, computers, as well as bots on the internet and other places. So get ready to lose your job. Once again, to robotics and artificial intelligence. That's on the agenda. How are we going to do that? And look how many leaders of companies will be there to hear the new applications on how to make more money by replacing human beings. And that's going to be happening. That's on the agenda. In conjunction with Davos 2023 and the Green New Deal and the New World Order, England is now saying to its farmers, hey, listen, we'll give you another 1,500 pounds a year if you change the way you farm You go with sustainable, where have we heard that? Sustainable farming, renewable resources, where have we heard that? Agenda 2030. We'll pay you an additional $1,500 while, in fact, they're raising the price of fertilizers and diesel fuel to make it so expensive farmers can't even break even anymore. So what choice do they have? The farmers are saying, okay, we'll take the 1,500 pounds, follow yours, take land out of farming, creating an even higher shortage of foods and food inflation at almost 14% in England. They're going to force us into it, folks, whether you like it or not, by making the problem and then offering a solution. It's called a Hegelian dialectic. These bureaucrats are creating the problem by raising the fuel prices, fertilizer prices, and then say, hey, look, we can offset that increase by giving you $1,500 if you plant renewable food, meaning greens, lettuces, all that kind of crap. Take your sheep and cattle out of production, and we'll pay you money to do that. In the meantime, food prices are going so ballistic, people can't afford to eat, and they don't care. That's what's coming, folks. 2023, the New World Order. They're not taking their foot off the gas. They're accelerating it to force you into electric vehicles, to force you to become vegans, vegetarians, and all this other crap. It's time to put a stop to it. Any of your politicians, especially you Democrats, and I said Democrats, who are in favor of the Green New Deal, and Republicans, because both of you have voted to bankrupt us and support this Green New Deal, it's time for people to step up, get you out of office, and revolt. As a prepper, you need to plant your own gardens, your victory gardens, victory over the New World Order. It's not enough to, live on a year, but it's enough to supplement your income and eat the food you want to eat. I want you to think about it. I appreciate it. Get yourself right with God. Get baptized in the name of Jesus Christ. And they're placing a war on that too. Greg out.